A little over 2 months ago, this area in Staten Island was one of the hardest hit by Hurricane Sandy. And a little over 2 years from now, this will be home to one of the largest tourist attractions in New York City, the tallest Ferris wheel in the world. Reaching 625 feet in the air, the New York wheel is set to start turning in 2015. With soaring views of the New York City skyline, the wheel hopes to bring international appeal and revenue to an often forgotten borough.
Well, the New York Wheel is a world-class venue to bring tourists and residents together to enjoy the visual history of New York and New York Harbor, and to participate in high-tech and sustainability expos at a world-class level.
Though the project is expected to bring in over 1,200 jobs to Staten Island and millions of dollars in revenue to New York City, there are concerns about how it will hold up if another devastating storm hits the area. Were you affected by Hurricane Sandy?
Yes, I was.
And do you think that this initiative will help rebuild this borough?
Yes, it will help. It will definitely help restore the borough of Staten Island because they was hit very hard for Hurricane Sandy.
Right. No, I think it's a great idea. I think anything that brings work to New York City and especially to Staten Island, I think is a good thing. I'm sure they'll make provisions when they're building it as far as wind and and weather.
The trick to designing in this sort of a zone is to not try and fight Mother Nature, but rather to sort of go with the flow, as they say. And what we're doing in terms of the surge is trying to make sure that we design most of the facilities so that it's above what could ever be considered a flood zone.
A free 20-minute ride on the Staten Island Ferry will take you directly to the area of St. George, which will not only be home to the wheel, or as coined, Staten Island's Eiffel Tower, but also into a high-tech and high-end retail and hotel complex, also in development.
From this site, you can see all of the skyline of New York. You can see all the way up the Hudson River because of the way Manhattan is angled. You can see Ellis Island, the Statue of Liberty. You can see the Brooklyn Bridge. You can see Governor's Island. This is the gateway to New York City for sure. It is also the gateway to America, and we believe because New York is of that level of importance, it is one of the gateways to the world.
This Ferris wheel project might be a great new symbol for New York City, because one thing is for certain: whenever New York City gets knocked down, it rebuilds and gets back up. I am Anna Berry for Ebru News.